Evaluation. Testing the winds. Not all winds carry you to prosperous skies. The wise dragon tests the currents before committing to flight. Zoran. As dragons chart their course through the heavens, they assess every shift in the wind to determine its worthiness. Similarly, when navigating the landscape of your thoughts, not all deserve your allegiance. Evaluation is the art of testing the winds of the mind, discerning which thoughts propel you forward and which hold you back. This step is crucial in the process of mastering thought channels, offering clarity and direction in an often turbulent mental space. Why evaluate your thoughts? Thoughts are powerful. They shape emotions, influence actions, and, ultimately, dictate outcomes. Yet, they are not always accurate, nor are they always useful. Evaluating your thoughts is a way to interrupt automatic thinking patterns, challenge unhelpful narratives, and replace them with constructive alternatives. This process ensures that you align your mental energy with thoughts that serve your purpose and goals. The winds of thought, evidence or assumption. When a thought arises, pause and ask yourself, is this thought based on evidence or assumption? Dragons rely on the certainty of the stars and the wisdom of ancient winds. They do not chase phantom breezes. Humans, too, must differentiate between thoughts rooted in fact and those based on fear, bias, or incomplete information. Example: I'll fail if I try this new project. Is there concrete evidence supporting this thought? Or is it an assumption drawn from past insecurities? Seeking facts grounds you in reality, enabling you to counteract irrational fears. Helpful or harmful, the direction of the wind. Every thought carries energy. It either uplifts or diminishes. Evaluate its impact. Is this thought helpful or harmful? Thoughts can either provide clarity and motivation, or fuel doubt and hesitation. Choosing to focus on helpful thoughts strengthens your inner resilience. Example: I made a mistake, so I'm a failure. This is harmful, offering no pathway forward. Reframe it to, I made a mistake, and I can learn from it. A thought that fosters growth. The weight of the breeze, the cost of holding on. Carrying unhelpful thoughts is like flying with unnecessary baggage. It drains your energy and slows your ascent. Reflect on this. What is the cost of holding on to this thought? Does it sap your confidence, waste your time, or prevent you from pursuing opportunities? Recognizing the cost creates urgency to let go of thoughts that hinder progress. Example: dwelling on I'm not good enough costs you opportunities for self-expression and success. Releasing this thought allows space for constructive beliefs to take root. Practical techniques for evaluating thoughts. To refine your ability to evaluate thoughts, consider these strategies. 1. Thought journaling. Write down recurring thoughts and assess them using the 3 questions. This practice creates a tangible record of your mental patterns, making them easier to analyze. 2. Reality testing. When a doubtful or negative thought arises, challenge it with evidence. Ask, what proof do I have that this thought is true? What evidence contradicts it? 3. Mindful labeling. Label thoughts as helpful or harmful without attaching judgment. This simple act of categorization distances you from the thought, allowing for clearer evaluation. 4. Cost-benefit analysis. Weigh the emotional and practical cost of holding onto a thought against the potential benefit of releasing or reframing it. This objective approach strengthens your resolve to focus on empowering thoughts. Zoran's reflection. The wisdom of the winds. To soar high, one must first question the winds, test their strength, their truth, and their direction. Only then will you find the currents that carry you to greatness. Zoran. Evaluating your thoughts is an act of self-empowerment. By questioning their validity, measuring their impact, and discerning their cost, you take control of your mental landscape. This process equips you to navigate your mind with the precision of a dragon charting the skies, ensuring that every thought aligns with your purpose and potential. This reflective process, central to CBT, dismantles the automatic power of negative thinking. For example, if you think, I always fail, challenge this by recalling instances where you succeeded. Reframing, the pivot of flight. To master the skies, one must first question the winds, test their strength, their truth, and their direction. Only then will you find the currents that carry you to greatness. Zoran. Evaluating your thoughts is an act of self-empowerment. By questioning their validity, measuring their impact, and discerning their cost, you take control of your mental landscape. This process equips you to navigate your mind with the precision of a dragon charting the skies, ensuring that every thought aligns with your purpose and potential. This reflective process, central to CBT, dismantles the automatic power of negative thinking. For example, if you think, I always fail, challenge this by recalling instances where you succeeded. Reframing, the pivot of flight. one must adapt to the winds. Reframing is as a dragon's pivot, a graceful shift that transforms turbulence into strength. Zoran, the art of reframing, is the ability to take a thought that clouds your judgment and reshape it into one that lifts your spirit. Much like how a dragon adjusts its wings to navigate unexpected gusts, you too can alter the trajectory of your thoughts to avoid unproductive turbulence and instead catch empowering currents. Reframing is not denial or avoidance. It is choosing to view your experiences from a perspective that serves your growth and well-being. The nature of reframing: negative thoughts often masquerade as truths when, in reality, they are interpretations shaped by fear, doubt, or limited perspective. Reframing is the deliberate act of questioning these interpretations and replacing them with constructive alternatives. This practice changes the channel of your mind, allowing you to shift from a frequency of self-defeat to one of courage and possibility. For example, original thought: I'll never succeed. Reframed thought: I've faced challenges before and grown stronger from them. This transformation does not erase the challenges, it repositions them as stepping stones rather than obstacles. The power of perspective. Perspective is the lens through which you see the world. Dragons, with their vast aerial view, understand that storms are temporary and horizons endless. Humans, too, have the ability to expand their perspective and see beyond immediate struggles. Reframing is the act of shifting this lens, viewing challenges as opportunities for growth and failures as lessons in resilience. Zoran's steps to reframe thoughts. 1. Catch the thought. Begin by identifying the thought that causes turbulence in your mind. For example, I'm not good enough, or this setback proves I'll fail. Awareness is the first step in pivoting your mental flight. 2. Examine the evidence. Question the validity of the thought. Is it based on facts or assumptions? What proof supports or contradicts it? For example, I've succeeded in similar situations before counters I'll fail again. 3. Shift the story. Dragons know the power of a good tale, and reframing is rewriting the narrative. Replace your negative thought with one that is truthful yet empowering. For example, negative: I made a mistake, so I'm a failure. Reframed: mistakes are part of learning, and I'm improving every day. 4. Focus on action. Reframing is not just about changing thoughts, it's about inspiring constructive action. Ask yourself, what steps can I take to align with this new perspective? 5. Anchor the reframe. Reinforce the new thought by repeating it whenever the negative one arises. Over time, this practice strengthens neural pathways, making the positive perspective your default. The dragon's wisdom: the winds of thought are yours to command. Pivot wisely, and even the fiercest turbulence will guide you to clearer skies. Zoran, reframing is not simply a mental exercise, it is a life-altering practice that transforms challenges into opportunities and fear into courage. It allows you to steer your mind toward a frequency that uplifts and empowers, much like how a dragon gracefully alters its path to ride the winds.